This is the unusual phobia Iceberg, created by Reddit user The Void Crow Legit. By now I'm sure most of you know how icebergs work, but for those of you who don't, here's how it goes. At the top of the iceberg are the more common and well-known phobias, and as we work our way down, the phobias get more and more unusual. Arachnophobia.
Arachnophobia is the fear of spiders and other arachnids, like scorpions and ticks.
Claustrophobia. Claustrophobia is an intense fear of enclosed, confined, or crowded spaces, especially when someone feels they might not be able to escape. Trypanophobia.
Trypanophobia is the fear of needles, injections, or medical procedures involving needles.
Acrophobia. Acrophobia is the fear of heights.
Ophidiophobia.
Ophidiophobia is the fear of snakes.
Agoraphobia. Agoraphobia is an intense fear or anxiety about situations where escaping might be difficult, or getting help might be unavailable if panic or other distress occurs.
Cynophobia. Cynophobia is the fear of dogs and other canines.
Ophidiophobia. Ophidiophobia is the fear of snakes. Aviophobia. Aviophobia is the fear of being on an aircraft, such as an airplane or a helicopter.
Thanatophobia. Thanatophobia is the fear of death.
Necrophobia.
Necrophobia is an intense, irrational fear of dead bodies, corpses, and things connected to death, such as cemeteries, gravestones, and funerals.
Mysophobia. Mysophobia is the fear of germs, dirt, bacteria, and contamination that goes far beyond normal cleanliness.
Thalassophobia. Thalassophobia is the fear of deep, vast, and dark bodies of water, such as the ocean, seas, or large lakes, not to be mistaken for aquaphobia, which is a general fear of water itself. Thalassophobia focuses specifically on the mysterious depths, great size, and hidden dangers of open water. Hemophobia.
Hemophobia is the fear of blood, wounds, or injuries. Unlike most other phobias that increase heart rate and blood pressure, hemophobia often leads to a sudden drop in blood pressure and fainting. Emetophobia.
Emetophobia is a strong and extreme fear of vomiting, seeing others throw up, or feeling sick to your stomach.
Dentophobia.
Dentophobia is the fear of dentists, or the fear of dental care itself.
Astrophobia.
Astrophobia is the fear of thunder and lightning.
Entomophobia.
Entomophobia is the extreme fear of insects, going far beyond a general dislike. Trypophobia. Trypophobia is an intense feeling of disgust or fear when looking at tight clusters of small holes, bumps, or repetitive patterns. Pediophobia.
Pediophobia is an intense fear of dolls, mannequins, ventriloquist dummies, and other human-like figures.
Bathmophobia. Bathmophobia is a specific phobia that causes an intense, irrational fear of stairs or steep slopes. Scopophobia.
Scopophobia is an intense, abnormal fear of being watched, stared at, or looked at by others. It goes far beyond normal shyness or public self-consciousness, causing severe emotional distress and physical anxiety that can disrupt daily life and lead to complete social avoidance.
Somnophobia. Somnophobia, also called hypnophobia or sleep anxiety, is an intense fear of falling asleep. People with this condition feel extreme dread at bedtime. They actively try to stay awake because they fear nightmares, sleep paralysis, or dying in their sleep.
Nyctophobia. Nyctophobia is the fear of the dark. Autophobia.
Autophobia, also called monophobia, is an intense fear of being alone. Unlike regular loneliness, which is sadness over a lack of social connection, autophobia causes severe panic and anxiety because a person feels helpless or believes something terrible will happen when they are by themselves. Adicophobia. Adicophobia is the extreme, paralyzing fear of failure. It goes far beyond normal performance anxiety causing severe emotional distress, physical panic symptoms, and an intense avoidance of any situation where the outcome is uncertain or mistakes might happen. Automatonophobia. Automatonophobia is the fear of human-like figures, such as wax statues, mannequins, dolls, or humanoid robots. Ichmophobia.
Ichmophobia is the fear of sharp or pointed objects, such as knives, needles, scissors, and pins.
Pogonophobia. Pogonophobia is the fear of beards.
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia is the fear of new things or change. Kinophobia. Kinophobia is the fear of empty spaces, large voids, or bare rooms.
Nomophobia.
Nomophobia is the fear of being without a cell phone or being unable to use it.
Xenophobia.
Xenophobia is the fear, hatred, or dislike of people from other countries, cultures, or backgrounds.
Chronophobia.
Chronophobia is the fear of time, or the fear of the passing of time. Telephonophobia. Telephonophobia is the fear of making or answering phone calls.
Gelotophobia.
Gelotophobia is the fear of being laughed at or ridiculed by others. Ablutophobia. Ablutophobia is the fear of showers, bathing, or washing in general.
Pupophobia. Pupophobia is the fear of puppets or marionettes.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this one. You see this long-ass word right here? Well, it means a fear of long words.
Agyrophobia.
Agyrophobia is the fear of streets, highways, or crossing the street. Linonophobia. Linonophobia is the fear of string, thread, yarn, or rope. Pteronophobia. Pteronophobia is the fear of feathers, or being tickled by a feather.
Metrophobia.
Metrophobia is the fear or hatred of poetry. Phobophobia. Phobophobia is the fear of fear itself. Papyrophobia. Papyrophobia is the fear of paper.
Isoptrophobia. Isoptrophobia is the fear of seeing yourself in the mirror. Distichophobia.
Distichophobia is the fear of physical accidents, collisions, or general misfortune. Chirophobia. Chirophobia is the fear or dislike of hands. Spectrophobia.
Spectrophobia is the fear of what you might see in the reflection of a mirror.
Traumatophobia.
Traumatophobia is the fear of getting a physical injury, wound, or bodily harm.
Atelophobia. Atelophobia is the fear of making mistakes. Catoptrophobia. Catoptrophobia is the fear of mirrors themselves. Kakoraphiophobia. Kakoraphiophobia is the fear of humiliation, ridicule, or social shame that comes with defeat. Apeirophobia.
Apeirophobia is the fear of infinity.
Bassophobia. Bassophobia is the fear of falling. Arachibutyrophobia. Arachibutyrophobia is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. Lutrophobia.
Lutrophobia is the fear of otters.
Anatidophobia. Anatidophobia is the irrational fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is watching you.